So we just had a pretty big snowstorm here in Vermont. I don't know how many inches we got, but it was over my boots height of snow. Now it's getting kind of packed down and settling, but I was away during the storm, so I set up a security camera to spy on the horses, and I'm about to go through and look at the footage and see what the horses did during the snowstorm. So having these girls in my backyard, I have some idea of some things I might see, but I bet there will be some surprises for me along the way as well. I stole our home security camera, and it is activated by motion, so it's only going to catch the major moments where the horses are moving. That's probably a good thing to keep in mind as you watch. It is something that I can adjust on the camera, but maybe I'll try that at a later date. Right now, they seem alarmed by something in the woods. The camera is also set to only record for 25 seconds after it starts recording, so sometimes it does miss some things. So Raven's looking in the direction of the road right now, and I guess it's bothering her enough that she's gotta peace out. And Sparrow, I guess, she's going too. Alright, it's a few minutes later and they're going back to the hay. One of the nice things about winter is being able to put the hay out on a nice clean surface, and I've got hay up front and then also behind the camera. Now they do seem a little bit more on edge than I typically see. Oop, Raven just dropped a hip. I feel like they're a little bit more relaxed, but it could just be because the camera is picking up the bigger moments rather than the more peaceful times. Wow, and it really does look like a whiteout here. There's so much snow. It's as if they seem to think that someone is watching them. Well, I mean, I guess the camera is. But, oh, wait a minute. This might have been the time that I actually checked in with them for the first time while I was at work. I did say a verbal, hello to them. So that might have been why they were alarmed, confirming their suspicions. So Raven's giving us a nice view of her beautiful winter coat, working hard to keep her warm. When it comes to blanketing, I'm a minimalist, so only my Appaloosa Theodore has a blanket on right now because he's older and has arthritis, but these guys, I give them plenty of extra hay to keep them warm and to be digesting. They have space to move, they're getting that movement to keep them warm, they've got protection from wind, a shelter. Oh, Sparrow's coming to say hi. Wow. I wonder if she's noticed the camera. Oh, wait. Oh, nope, just kidding. She's just using the ladies' room. Okay, I really thought that she had noticed the camera. It looked like she was looking right at it when she first came up. Anyway, these guys have protection from the wind with the shelter and then the trees, and they're also young, healthy, and have these fabulous winter coats. And having them out on this track this year, this is new to them. So they have this run area with some trees. They can go up the field to the round pen and a shelter, and then there's another field down below. But having more choices to where they go is very helpful, I think. They can choose where it makes sense to be, and right now they're heading down to eat the hay behind the camera here. Alright, looks like Raven's alarmed by something again. She's raising and lowering her head. That's something that horses do to get a better look at something. They don't have the same vision as us. We have very strong binocular vision. They have very limited binocular vision, so that raising and lowering their head helps them to get a better perspective on what they're looking at. So it looks like they're almost finishing these piles of hay up front. I don't know what the ones behind. If you haven't noticed, so Sparrow is the more dominant one here. So she's the one that gets to tell Raven to move when she wants the resources. But that's why I try to scatter the piles into multiple areas so that way they can both be eating. All right, looks like they're heading down to the lower field. Raven's back. Looking at something off in the woods. I'm not sure if the snow's just falling, branches are breaking, squirrels, whatever. I don't know right now, but whatever it is, she seems to keep looking at. Okay, this really is a lot of fun for me. What an interesting insight into the secret life of my horses here. Things that I don't normally get to see. This is really cool. This camera might end up just staying here. It'd be even cooler if I had multiple cameras in different spots. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. This is pretty fascinating. There they go again. And it seems like they spent, based on the time on my camera, they spent quite a bit of time down behind this camera here. It's still snowing, but definitely not as hard as it was earlier. Again, Sparrow showing off her beautiful winter coat. She really does have an impressive coat. She's like a mammoth. Okay, so now they're looking up towards the road here again. Oh, okay. This is when I got home from work. I'm bringing them out another snack. So that's why their attention was a little bit less spooky, but towards that direction. So I'm just throwing out some piles here. I think I actually hit Raven. So I'm taking an online course and had to go in for that. Oh, right there on the right side, that was some snow just falling. That's kind of what I mean. It looks like it happened again. My goodness. I wish this recording started a little bit earlier, but that was like a huge... Do you see how everything was like white out? That's the bummer with these cameras sometimes. Sometimes they miss like the initial big thing that happened, but it triggers it to start recording, but you never really know what just happened. I mean, well, I could, of course, change the settings. Ah, and then, yep, happened again. Missed the start of that one. But yeah, I could set it to record. I think I could do it 24/7 or increase the sensitivity and prolong the length of clip that it records. Okay, so overnight the camera ended up in the snow, and I guess we're about to see how that happened. All right, that was a raven nose. Now we know. By the next morning, the snow had stopped. I dug out my camera and set it up again before I went to work. All right, so Sparrow's the boss mare here. She looks like she's heading towards Raven to make Raven move to another pile. Although Raven gets to another pile and she's still following her. This is why we have multiple piles. According to the timestamps on the camera, it looks like it was pretty quiet for a while because there wasn't a lot of recordings until right here. They're playing musical Hey Pile again. From the recordings, it doesn't seem like they're quite as alarmed as they were yesterday, the previous day. Oh, look on the left, there's snow falling off the tree. Again, that's kind of the thing that can happen when you get a lot of snow. And, ooh, something sent the girls moving. It might have just been Sparrow making Raven move again. But they settle down pretty quick. All right, Sparrow's coming to the camera again. I wonder if she's gonna go to the bathroom. Nope, okay. I was just wondering, that was so funny from earlier. I mean, sometimes they do have their favorite spot, so it wouldn't have surprised me. Okay, here comes Raven. Is she, oh, please don't knock the camera down again. Okay, just an itch. Uh-oh, don't do it! Okay, the recording stopped, but clearly she didn't knock it down. So good job, Raven. Oh man, this is really quite entertaining for me. All right, I came back, gave them their afternoon snack, and that's pretty much it. The secret life of horses for the past 2 days. I have to say, that was really entertaining. I really enjoyed looking back on those. Let me know if there was something that was surprising or interesting to you. See you in the next one.